This is going to be a video covering just a couple of the basic concepts on Windows 8 when you first install it or when you first see it. Um, Today is August 1st, and Microsoft released the release to manufacturing version of Windows 8, and we expect to see Windows 8, the final version, released to the consumer sometime here in August as well. When you first start up Windows 8, if this is the first time you see it, I think it it doesn't look like your traditional desktop background experience that you've had since Windows 95. This definitely is different. This is a tiled environment that has different tiles on them. They're just fancy icons, bigger icons, more interactive. They get you to open applications. They're used in a tablet environment. Windows or Microsoft is aiming to build tablets using this Windows 8 interface. This is called the Start screen. And if you want to, maybe one of your first questions will be, well, great, now how do I get to my desktop environment? And Microsoft did nicely create a desktop tile. So if I click on that, you can see I go directly to what looks like my traditional desktop environment, except for one key missing element. If you notice at the bottom left-hand corner, there's no Start menu or Start button. And so that menu, all programs menu that you had there since Windows 95 is gone. It's caused a little bit of an uprising on the internet against Microsoft. Microsoft did intentionally remove it to get people to use the Start screen. So one of the questions you might be, well, great, how do I get to my programs? And then also, how do I get back to that Start screen at the beginning? Couple ways, or there's a number of ways you can get back to the Start screen. The two ways I see used most often is, one is using the Start button on your keyboard. So there's if your keyboard doesn't have a Start button, then this method won't work for you. But the Start button on your keyboard is probably the simplest. It takes you back to the Start screen. The other way I've seen it done is at the bottom right-hand corner, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but at the bottom right-hand corner of the taskbar next to the time, there's a little area that used to be utilized in Windows 7 that you could click on that would minimize everything and just show your desktop. That area now, if you hover your mouse over it, you get this nice pop-up menu, and one of the things you can do is click on Start, and it'll take you back to the Start screen as well. And if you want to get to all of your applications, you can right-click in this desktop and in this Start screen environment. A little pop-up menu comes, and you click up All Programs, and you can get them here. And in fact, I think you can get an even smaller environment. Maybe if the program we're looking for starts with a T or something, you can start to use those things. Obviously, a new interface for Windows, and something that it'll take some time to get used to. Again, the desktop environment missing the Start button, and this Start screen environment, all part of Windows 8, all part of the Windows 8 experience. So just a quick video to show you those things. Thanks.